Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world. And we finished a fun meeting here, favor for a friend, and it unlocked another fun mission, although of course challenging, catch the runner. And I think we're just going to fly right up there and do it. Now it is in the mist, so that's going to make it more challenging than it already is on a normal basis. But I think I really want to get up there and get that going so we can start unlocking the path to treatments. We've unlocked in research the mutoid genetics by doing the mission we just did, so that's in line to get done here. And also some of you that have been telling me, hey, put those half completed stuff, those joint researches in here. Maybe some of them will already be done. Well, none of them are already done automatically, but they are only 4 hours. So we'll keep our eyes on those when we're more caught up and I don't have more pressing things that I want to get done first. And we can pop those out real fast when we have some downtime. And finally, we got another pair of ships because I'm really not comfortable with our resource levels right now. So we got another ship exploring. So we got another ship exploring over in the Americas. And got a few spots over there. After we get up here to do the Catch the Runner mission in the mist, we'll have a few more exploration sites nearby that we can tap out to try and improve our situation. Other than that, that's all I got on the plate for now. And let's get it going. Now, the only thing that would cause me to detour from Catch the Runner is if we got sight of a lair and or citadel. And we could remove the more mist before we do that mission. But if we don't get it beforehand, I'm not going to wait. I just don't want to wait. So we're going to get this thing going. Everybody here has pretty much 30 stamina on the two ships here. Nobody came through that last mission injured. So we're in good shape there. The Behemoth is underwater, so I feel no need to immediately repair this ship. The Land and Avery and the Aurora, and we'll do that afterwards. We still got a little time before the Behemoth shows back up anyway. So we're going to focus on the mission, get that done quick while we got a window, hopefully before things pop up, and we can knock that out and start unlocking treatment options for our team. That is the ultimate goal. And then as I stated, we have the other team over here exploring, and we got a couple sites over here, and I'm actually just thinking after that, depending on what pops up, of course, just popping down to the Anu Haven here with a question mark, and it'll start showing up more sites to potentially explore down here, and we can maybe get our resources working back in the right direction again. So that's the plan. So there's nothing left but to get it going. I think I've shown you anything, and we do definitely want to get more stuff manufactured, but I just can't afford to do it right now. Just can't afford to do it. So that's why our explorations are critical right now for everybody once we get past this Catch the Runner. So let's get the Aurora flying up here. Let's get the Land and Avery flying up here and get going. All right, Forgotten Saviors. The Reborn has landed at an abandoned military base. The site is not on the old maps and databases. It looks like it was used to train and develop some sort of special operations unit dedicated to fighting the invaders. There's a lot. Oh, I hope that means there's a lot. There's a lot of equipment here we can use. Oh, we needed something like that. That was good. Makes me feel a lot better. I don't know that I still want to produce, but it makes me feel like doing Catch the Runner, we'll be able to replenish what we use. So if we get some more stuff beyond that'll be a nice bonus. So the Reborn keeps flying, and the Mantisaur keeps flying up here. All right, let's explore, and we should be well on our way. Yeah, we're making progress, getting where we need to for our next mission.
Research complete.
All right, we finished the Siren autopsy. We gained some more supplies, a few more mutagens, and the next research, as a matter of fact, is for the mutoid genetics. So once that's done, we're going to have access to creating mutoids to help us out also, and I'm looking forward to getting some more bodies, at least out there for our bases and whatnot, to help against base defenses, at least something like that. We'll see. All right, let's go. All right, they have evolved. Of course, they're always evolving. We know that, but let's go see what we're up against now. A 300 hit point Arthron Skirmisher Prime. So we have got a Prime Skirmisher. So grenade launcher, Spitterhead, Claw, and frickin' 300. And the Carapace, they protected the Carapace on this evolutionary step here, and the torso. So the best things are extremities on this particular one to try and take out, but even the extremities with 20 armor, they're getting to be challenging. What have we got here? The Nurgle. Oh my lord, what do these guys send out? Poison worms? Okay, we can deal with that. They're just upgrading. Still no bombardiers yet, knock wood. Watch the next one be that. But they're still sending out just worms. It's just that we have to fight them differently as far as getting close to them. We got to be very, very careful. And Pandoran viral tech has evolved, so they can be weaponized that way. Although I think we already saw various virus weapons. We'll see if we notice anything new or different from what we've already seen. And the Barrett is a possibility in the air game now too. So we'll keep our eyes open for the Barrett. So we'll definitely want to get our airships fixed before we start facing the behemoth and comes back, because injured manticores are not going to do battle very well for us. All right, smells like survival. The Reborn has set down outside an abandoned sewage treatment facility. Our operatives report that the smell is so disgusting we might have to invent a new scale. We'll still search. I bet just gonna hit our stamina. Oh no, it hit our damage. We suffered damage too. Yikes. So scavenging up the resources from a site like this is pretty awful work. But we need whatever we can get. Our operatives have recovered all the resources they could find. They were attacked by a mutated fluke worm, but in the end, the fumes were more dangerous than the mutant. So we took basic damage, nothing too great. More tech, more materials. Really liking that. It's stuff we just, let's face it, we needed it. And 30 health really shouldn't make a huge amount of difference against us. So I'm going to fly right down here next to get some more potential scavenge sites. That's the Reborn and the Mantisaur. And it looks like we probably, yeah, we're so close to this I could sniff it. Here we go. All right, catch the runner. Now, Barnabas has provided us with the location of Specimen 2. It is imperative that we capture it alive. Kill all Pandorans in the area so we can extract it safely. So we have twofold. We got to capture this thing, and we got to clear the area of Pandorans. It kind of stinks, but the challenge on this one for me has always been paralyzing this thing to capture, and yet finishing the map in time before it bleeds out. What can I say? That's always a challenge for me on this mission. Let's see. I've had this mission where, you know, one more turn and it would have died. We come down to the wire, it seems. Let's see how we do today. Now, the good news is we do have the ability to take all 9. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Now we're going to have a little bit less will because we aren't quite, for those that have enough delirium or more than 4 delirium points. So let's get in here. Let's look at getting everybody equipped. And the big thing we really got to look at, how do I want to work this? I do have a new shield. I don't know if we'll end up equipping it on this team or not. We'll see. So Nefertiti will keep you there. Yeah, you will have less will. You're taking a hit on your will. So we got to remember that quick aim is not going to be something you have access a lot to. Or I really probably should pick that up. So what I got to do is we're going to go really quickly through this team, unlike just now with Nefertiti. See who I want, because we're going to have I got to see who we can equip the pistols with. Oh yeah, this too. So how over encumbered are we here? Well, we're okay now. It's only over encumbered by 1, and I'm sure we'll throw the grenade early. And you can switch things around with no problem. So you have a Zapper and Nefertiti. This dude, you're already over encumbered. I'm going to say I don't need that backup ammo, so we're not over encumbered. You can switch things with no cost. So the question becomes, do I want to switch the weapon? And I do have the other one. I think I may give you a Zapper, because you have a shield to help you get up close. It allows us to get a backup grenade, and I think that'll work. Floki. We have no more Neurazers available, so you'll just be out there for good old-fashioned support. You got backup ammo. You know what I'm gonna do though? I'm gonna add an extra med kit on you instead of the extra grenade, and play it that way. And then just because we got that extra mist, there's chances for us to get extra damage. We are gonna have more Umbras. And by the way, there's been a new hotfix that came out. Yesterday. I'm recording this on the 30th. Hotfix came out 29th. One of those things is new AI for Umbras. So you might have noticed on the last episode, the Umbras spawned so far away, they didn't see us, and then the new Void Omen, they die after the first turn. I have a feeling, although he's quite mum and says, experience it for yourself and let me know what you think. So who knows what his adjustments are, but my best guess is going to be they have global sight, the Umbras do, and so they won't just run around not seeing you. They'll at least, I'm hoping, be able to charge those that they see. That's how I'm thinking he's made an adjustment. We'll find out if I'm right and pay attention to their behavior and what they're doing. Now here is where we now need to start making an adjustment. And to be quite honest, I'm going to trade out the Tormentor today. No, I'll keep the Tormentor. We'll just get rid of the other pistol. And we'll get a neural pistol in there. And, I got enough other regular grenades. I need some backup ammo here is what I need. In fact, we'll over-encumber you slightly. How about that? Because your speed is actually okay-ish, Citizen Attorney. So I'm going to have you slightly over-encumbered here. Then we got Shane Marine Grunt Vanson. We're going to do the same thing with the pistol there. And unfortunately, we went and picked up Privileged for you. Oh, you privileged folk. This gives us 15 shots. And I'm thinking 15 shots is just going to have to do, although you do have kill zone. Fudge cake. So we're getting rid of this. And we're doing that. You'll be slightly over encumbered also. And that's just the way it's going to be. But I feel like we got to have everything at our disposal to capture the runner. That's the name of this mission, catch the runner. So let's be focused that way. And then Stasia, we did not get you reloaded there. Oh yeah, no, that is normal. 3 of 5. For some reason it shows the clip could be up to 5, but no, that's just a little oddity. The clips do come with 3, and so you are fully loaded. Now we got plenty of spider drones, because you still shoot them out one at a time. Med kits, grenade just in case. And you know what? Maybe we make your just in case grenade be a poison grenade. How about that? And there we go. And Sectoid, you'll be going out on this one. We only have so many people that can use pistols, so we'll see who's coming up next if I can get that last paralyzing pistol out there and in good use. I'm going to keep you slightly overburdened like we did before. It didn't seem to hurt us last time, and I'm going to go with that same play. And we're going to do the same thing here, slightly overburdened again also. I think, however, that we could shock. I wonder if that would be helpful. 200 damage. I wonder if that's helpful, or if I'd rather switch out. Or do I even have another heavy weapon? No, it looks like I sold it before. Maybe, maybe not, maybe, yep. So it looks like you're going with the hell cannon. Whether I want to or not, that is your baby. You got it. Okay. Whether I need the actual, how many shots does this have? Single shot, 6 shots. Yeah, I better keep the backup ammo just in case. And for you, yeah, I'll go the strength. There we go. Machine Hater, I don't know. Yeah, you are not proficient with a pistol. Who do we have left after you? We're back to the top. Do we dare just give you a pistol? Just in case you're able to shoot it? It's a big target. You know what I'm saying? It's a big target. So I'm going to still have you carry this. You're just kind of emergency backup in case we need a few extra shots on the thing. It's not a main thing we're going to use for you, but I want everything out there because this is a capture mission. We've got to paralyze the Acheron on this mission. And so we'll load you up this way. And you have some versatility with virus, with getting up close, with grenades, healing, you name it. You're the jack of all trades, plus your head restores that all-important will, especially in a heavy mist zone. And especially without us having all of our stamina, so a number of us, not you, fortunately, are losing some of our will. Okay, I'm doing a big pause, making sure everything's done. I'm just going to do a quick backwards rotation, make sure there's no SP I could have or should have spent, and it looks like we did a pretty good job here getting everybody ready. And let's just do it then. So all items in this battlefield will be automatically recovered because we are having to take out, you know, we got to take out the Acheron. So it means anything else laying on the battlefield we'll also be able to get. We'll see you down there. Okie dokie. There is a fair amount of mist, as you can see. A lot of it's back here. Now, unfortunately, I like to usually kind of set up over in this building, but there's a heck of a lot of mist if that's what I want to do. And speaking of mist, this particular building has a heck of a lot of mist. So we're going to be potentially a little bit of sitting targets for some of us. So I think what we got to do is, Stasia, you stay out here in the non-mist area and then start getting the spider drones out early so we can start seeing or getting a sense of what we're dealing with out here. And we're starting to see. We see an Acheron. There is the target we want to catch. And we are seeing a worm shooter. One of the non-evolved styles of worm shooter. So there's that. Let's send our second one over towards that guy. See if we see any lesser, smaller enemies perhaps over in this direction. Nothing new. We're only seeing the big things in the mist right now. Alright, so if worse comes to worse, and we get hurt so bad we need to evacuate somebody, there is the evac zone. Alright, it would be nice to have some areas that we could count on hiding that I'm used to. Do I try getting us up high to take shots that way? We can get up, say, on a roof behind some cover here, although it doesn't provide cover in that direction like down on the ground does. And if I throw grenades in here to clear mist, well, you know what we could do is we could send Machine Hater off in that direction to start sniffing. Sniffy time for Machine Hater is what I'm thinking. So what I'll do is get you over here. Now you can't quite reach the mist without standing in the open. That's a drawback. You might be able to sniff some mist here, but I'm just going to send you right to the edge of the mist. Essentially standing in the open, but there's these walls in the way here at least. And then you're going to start clearing the mist so some of us can get and take proper cover where I like to do it. All right. Good awareness. And of course, you know, more Umbras means the first actual Pandoran we saw is touched. He is touched. So it's a Skirmisher Prime, the brand new one. a brand new one that just evolved. We get one. 300 hit points, grenade launcher, you name it. I don't want him launching a grenade from up there, so I think we probably will be launching some of our own grenades and or rockets up there. And what I'm thinking is, Tristan, could you be the one to start it out? Now I could. What's our will over here? 8, and Boom Blast takes 4. So we have 2 Boom Blasts within us. So I'm thinking we're going to start with a couple grenades. And we'll find out what kind he's going to be in just a moment. Okay, we knocked him down, took fall damage, and of course, this boy's going to be an Umbra. But we did some nice stripping of armor, got him down almost a third. The fall damage really helped us on that, because the grenade by itself would not have done that much damage. Now I doubt we can get lucky enough to pop a grenade in there. So I'm thinking, let's see if we can send your second grenade over here and start doing some damage here while also avoiding the tree. Okay. So Tristan, thank you for your service. Now we got to figure out how to follow up. I need to find a way to get a line on this guy. And fortunately, yeah, I'm not just going to start hurting that guy yet. What I'm going to do is come over here for a nice solid sniper shot. Now you will also have a sniper shot and the ability to overwatch. So I'm going to go here first. Probably do armor break. Let's take a look at the shot and just see how much armor is left or how much has been stripped. Oh yeah, the carapace has not been touched. We have a good chance to take out a spitterhead. That's almost, not quite, but very close to a guaranteed shot. So I'm going to do that without worrying about the armor. No, don't go turning your head now. There. The spitterhead is gone, and he's down to. Okay, we got one more good shot, for instance, hint hint, from Citizen Etermes would go a long way on this right here. So let's take a look at your shot. And I think, even with the armor, but you know what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to do the armor break just to make sure. Because armor break gets a 15 extra shred. No, it doesn't look like we're going to need the shred, to be quite honest. Let's just take the shot. Because if you look at that, even if it's not quite a kill, because we're not seeing the skull and crossbones over the Arthron at the top of the screen, I still think we're going to take him out. You're going to feel a nice whoosh go by your head, Shane Boom Vanson, or Marine Grunt Vanson. Okay, an Umbra is now going to be arising against us over here. Or was that a Umbra who just... Because sometimes when they're touched by the void, they don't turn into Umbras. There's a slight chance that they don't become Umbras. Now either we just don't have... But we have vision over here, so you'd think we'd see the marking. What we're going to do, just in case, is we're going to overwatch here. And we're going to have some other overwatches. I'm going to move you farther back. Hopefully there's no shooters because you're out of cover now. And we'll set a couple more overwatches over here. In fact, I'm thinking, Floki, I may just bring you right here for some overwatch. Just so we have it. And we'll set you wide just in case he comes wide. But I have a feeling the way it's looking, and we may have gotten lucky that our first potential Umbra did not become an Umbra. Now Nefertiti, we'll give you some cover here. It'll also allow our first shot against the Worm Chucker.
Rolling out.
Okay, we may have another... Well, it said you saw one. Where is it? Aha. Okay, so now we do know it's going to be an Umbra. Okay, we got good sight lines there. So that may be what we ended up seeing. Yep. So that tells me we still bring you here, Nefertiti. And we put out some more Overwatch. In fact, I'm thinking we may just do short-term or short-range Overwatch with you. Ooh, I can't. It's just not quite wide enough. Now, it would have to come through this door. It probably wouldn't go wide. So I could put it here and cover a lot of paths toward us.
Nothing's getting past me.
And then, Tristan, you're done. And what I'm going to do is move you over here, Sectoid. And we'll just have to deal with worms being shot at us. Yeah, you can't cover it all either. I'll put you on this side. And we got this dude also. Fortunately, there could be enemies like right nearby that we're just not seeing because of the mist. But let's hope that's not the case. Yeah, we'll come right here. Where? I could bring you here. All right, we're going to Overwatch. That way, if it comes wide this way, we got pretty good coverage.
On the lookout.
Machine Hater, that's about it. We're going to see what happens here in just a moment. Let's see if he charges straight for us this time. Oh, okay. The Banshee sees us. So sirens have evolved to eject acid from their torso at short distances. Charge us, Acheron, and don't use your terrible arms. So we got a Tyrant Alpha there with a big old machine gun, our Acid Myrmidon following that up. And the enemies are a-coming, like they always do on this map. And you notice they're all glowing brightly. And here come the worms. Okay. So the Umbra charged us, just like they're supposed to. We got a worm over here. We got a worm exactly right next to us. Stasia is no longer hidden. And we got a worm up high in the building up here. Or somewhere in the building here. Okay, so it made it through a hole. It's not on the top floor. It's in the middle floor. So that can come right over the edge and drop down. So, fortunately, we had a couple spider drones out here. And we're going to use this one on that's close to us. Now, fortunately, the ones that are the closest, claws, mind control, and the gun is the farthest back. So it's just worms, and then this acid guy. So I'm probably going to have to try to do a number on the acid guy here. And we didn't quite take him out the way one would hope. And let's see, I need to get you in cover now, so I may move you up here. We'll only get one more spider drone out this turn. We're going to hope we can take off a claw right here. And I see red, and it might be a claw. Now let's find out. It's a shield bearer, so that should do it. This guy's going to become an Umbra on death, so he may be the kind that just stands there putting his shield down for the rest of the game. Bleeding out 10 at a time. I have no problem with him doing that, because that just means that's a heck of a lot of turns. He will not be turning into an Umbra. It does mean we have to kill him before the end, however. Alright. I'm feeling mighty exposed, but I'm also feeling mighty grateful that our friend back here, the only one with a gun, is so far away. I do greatly fear the siren, and I may have to launch, try some boom blasts back there and have someone else take care of the worms. And let's just look at our snipers, as a matter of fact, and see what our shots look like here.
Come get some!
Are we close enough to try doing some of this? It's going to be a lot of wasted shots. So the problem is with this guy. Let's see what he can do to us. We have the delirium spray, and those arms can put out 10 acid, delirium. Yeah, so we just don't want it shooting a lot of spray at us either. So I may have to start working on freezing it up at a distance with our snipers and boom blasting. So let's try our boom blasters, make sure they can shoot as far as I desire. Means a lot of us are standing in the open, but I'm hoping that this guy doesn't start shooting till next turn. And let's see if we can get rid of the mind control part of the thing and see if that'll work. It's your last boom blast.
I hope this helps.
Can it reach far enough? Yes. I'm going to center it on the lady here. Hopefully it doesn't go too short and start injuring the Acheron. To be quite honest, I don't want that. Okay, we're looking for armor stripping on the siren. That one went long. I wouldn't have minded hitting this guy too, but you know, I don't want to hit the runner. Let's see what we hit. We didn't hit the runner. We hurt this guy. And we're starting to strip down armor, which is what I'm wanting. You also have boom blasts, therefore you should be able to shoot just as far. And I'm going to keep dropping the grenades on the lady, because I just don't want to deal with her mind controlling at a distance and then running off into a building in the mist. That's what concerns me right now, which is why I'm focusing on her. To try and strip enough stuff away from her. So let's do it, sectoid. You should have pretty much the same kind of a shot. Ooh. That was not on target. We hurt this thing. And I don't know if we hit the lady. Yeah, I think we hit these two. Let's play it safe back here. Let's go this way. All right. So this guy's hurting. He's a shield bearer with no claw, nothing. So we took care of him. What is she looking like? We took away her arms. They inflict a viral damage, but she still can shoot acid spray if we were to get close enough, and she can still mind control us. So she's still a threat. I may have to use or try to use, hopefully use, a sniper. So Shane Marine Grumbanson, what's your line look like to the siren?
Ready to engage.
Looks like crap. That siren's very much hidden. So I do not know the distance she can mind control us at. That is a little bit of a problem. Are we far enough away that she can't mind control us? And you do not see a siren. So I really would have to try and get you over this way to try and get a better angle on the siren. And you're going to be too far probably to focus on the head. So I'm going to have to play the game of let's hope she's too far away to mind control us. And that's not a game I feel comfortable with. Okay. That is not a game I feel comfortable with. So he's not a threat. The Myrmidon is still a threat. And hopefully I can shoot the Myrmidon from here with you.
Eyes peeled.
Doesn't look like we hit. That was asking a lot. Nefertiti, that was asking a lot. We could try quick aiming a something, but I don't think we're close enough for a quick aim. So you're just gonna have to stay tight. Now I will be able to move here.
Here I come.
And at least give you cover, Stasia. We're gonna take care of the closest worm to you.
Let me see.
I mean, because they are fireworms, for goodness sakes. And we can get another one of these out. Alright. Oh, we have a free reload on those things, so let's take it. Floki, we've got two problems over here. We've got a worm up there, and we got a worm back here. So try the worm back here for me, will ya? Let's do a quick aim. And the reason I'm doing a quick aim is I'm hoping that wall's not in the way of me arching a grenade up there. Probably will be, but you know, one can hope. Oh, we'll be able to move if it's not. So let's check this out first of all. Can we throw a grenade up and over? No. So what I would want to do is probably relocate out here so I can throw it through that opening, and that's probably what we'll do. So let's kill and run, bring you right here, and throw a grenade.
Let's see now.
Alright, good job, Floki. Well, worms are down. Now we can start focusing forward again. We got a Myrmidon who can hurt us, and I'm really, like I said, worried about that siren. Really, really. So I'm thinking you have a more accurate weapon if I bring you here. This dude. It's that much closer to a siren if she's able to mind control.
In my sights.
But this is a better chance to hit than that New Jericho weapon was. And at least damage the torso. Oh, but it still wasn't enough. So I'm down to my 2 snipers and my priest. So you know, my priest is going to come over here and sniff like the wind. And then if I move over to the wall, really nobody else is going to gain will points because you're not going to be close enough. But I'm still coming by the wall as we work to clear the mist. Okay. Yeah, we are hurting for what we see here. I'm going to come wide with you. And just in case we get a line on the siren somehow.
Come get some!
Siren Banshee. Yeah, I think that's not worthwhile for a shot. I'm going here. I'm not going to use Gunslinger because that makes it even worse.
Finger on the trigger.
Ah, we hit the tree.
This much.
And then I'm bringing you over to do the same, Citizen Etermes. And that's going to be about it.
Ready to engage.
We're doing some shooting here. I would like to get close enough for the, 50% less accuracy. I don't think that would have helped us. We would have made more shots, but we don't have enough will to use that endlessly, just once. So we'll see if he gets more aggressive coming towards us. And I'm sure we're going to get delirium sprayed. We're grouped up. Not much I could do about that at the moment. We're just all crossing our fingers right now. We're all just crossing our fingers. Okay, frenzied, so maybe it's not going to be interested in mind control, although guy with a claw might be able to reach somebody now. Okay. That kept any acid coming on us? No, it did not. We got bit. Worms are all on the ground this time. And there's a shooter coming towards us. And there's this guy to spray the delirium and the acid right in the midst of us. Okay, we got a panic out there. We got a panic out there. That sucks. As you well know, that sucks. Now here, he is touched by the void. We do not know what kind yet. And he is also a shield bearer. So makes sense that we take off his claw and let him do the slow bleed like this guy. It's going to cost us paralyzation against this guy, but we can work on the siren. We're going to have at least one person available for fireworms. And I may have to bring you back to suck up mist where people are. So, okay, so let's take a look at this. This dude. You got hurt, but he didn't take off your arm, so that's a good thing. Let's see if you have a shot on this guy's claw. Not exactly. Not exactly, but if he could raise it up like that, now we have a chance to hit it solidly. Let's do it. He is a marked for deather, so you're marked for death. Well, it doesn't. I don't see the symbol that you're marked for death, so maybe you're not. I'm looking for the symbol that you're marked for death, and I'm not seeing it. Now this guy, let's see how we can take him out with your next shot. What I'm kind of leaning toward. Let's just see what the shot is on the Myrmidon. And that wouldn't quite kill him. According to this, that would. That supposedly would not. So you get to stay right where you are. He's not going to explode right away, but he can't hurt us anymore. And let's hope he runs far, far away. Okay. Little by little by little. Now, you, Nefertiti, you do have a zapper, but it feels like to run you up here for zapping him, I'm going to hold you off. Just I don't know that you're really going to be able to reach him anyway. Not
Ready
yet.
for action.
What we'll probably do with you, Stasia, is a couple crossbow shots, maybe have you on worm duty. There's nobody immediately here, although if they're going to be frenzied. And this guy can't hit us with no claw. So we have a guy with a gun that disappeared somewhere right around there. And we have this guy with his hurtful spray. So what I think I got to do is see if I can come up with an answer for the Siren Banshee. And my one guy who did not panic, thank you, is going to try doing, it's going to have siren duty. And the siren's a little farther away from the Acheron this time, so let's see if you can do that. We'll come here trying to avoid the Acheron. Remember, avoid the Acheron. Okay, we hit the siren. You have one more shot, hopefully, that you can take against the siren. Her acid spray is now gone too. Right? We killed something. Oh, that guy. That wasn't a threat anyway. But now the mind control's off the table. And she really can't do a doggone thing to us. She can't spray acid because that body part's out. She can't use her injector arms because her arms are all gone. And her head is disabled. She cannot mind control us. She will bleed out. It's going to take her a while to bleed out. But she can't do nothing to us. So thank you, Sectoid. You did it. You made this a possibility now. Because there's no immediate threats in front of us besides the worms. And I can have, we're going to have somebody shooting at us from back here. We're going to have worms coming at us from here. But I can continue trying to paralyze this guy. And hopefully we can get a lot more of, get that, a lot more of it into him. Now, let's see. You have a goodwill, Shameering Rumdanson. Let's find out what your regular pistol shot is first. Over towards him. Better than it was. So, I am going to take one gunslinger from you. How many shots do you have? 2 in gunslinger. So, we're going to take 2 shots and then a gunslinger once we reload. And that should be a free reload because that's where I put the ammo for you. So let's do 2 single shots. Good, 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 good. Now we need to reload. Free reload. And now we're going to spend what little will you have. And you aren't standing in the mist for the moment. So that's good. And let's get over here for Gunslinger. Now obviously the precision on this shot is not as great, but it gives us 3 shots. So let's see if we can hit. Oh! Well, it only hit on 1. So they really did scatter. So maybe Gunslinger, we gotta really be close. I'm going to try one more shot. And we're halfway there, guys. We're halfway there, and miracle upon miracles, he's not bleeding. I'm always battling him getting hurt and bleeding and you name it. Now, if I kept you there to continue shooting on this guy, Will is okay unless I want to do a gunslinger. So I'm thinking I'm going to get you out of the will. So I have the potential of using Gunslinger again. And just do this. 3 regular shots over here. Oof. Middle circle, middle circle. That's better. And we do not get the free reload here. Alright. Now, we're going to get sprayed some more. We may have some more panics coming against us here. I better take care of the worms before I forget, Stasia.
Bye.
I don't know if this is... yeah, it's not a bad. Okay. 2 worms down. And I cannot get close enough with you for the last worm. So I'm going to need help. Tristan will not be help. I got Floki nearby for the worm should we need it. Now let's see who else. I got Nefertiti. Let's go find out. Each zap is just 1. I could get a zap on you, and the only threat is this guy that most definitely will come out to shoot at you. And we don't know where this guy would shoot his worms. I think that's worth it to start zapping the guy. I think that's worth the risk. Is that what I'm trying to say? We'll stand you in the open so you're not in the mist. You're going to take some hurt. Let's hope it's not too bad. Let's hope it's not too bad. Okay. There's more enemies out there. So this is maybe not the time to do it and get risky. We did not see this guy before. He's a maniac. He's a maniac, but he doesn't have the worst weapon in the world. At least if he shoots the way I shot mine, or Nefertiti the way you shot yours, then we might be okay. Yeah, but it would mean we have him shoot at us and this other guy. Well now. Who else? You moved. You're done. Floki.
I'm here.
Does anyone else have such a thing? No. Was it this guy that I gave? Didn't I hand out 2 of the Nerazors? Yes, I did. I'm going to do this. Get you ready so you can also charge up. So maybe what I do is I wait 1 more turn. I just can't get you really any closer. Now can we... Let's just check. How much will does this guy have? Triton will have too much. Yeah, 24. And then we don't know about anybody else because we can't see them. So no mind games helping for you. What we can do is... you can't quite sniff the mist from there. I can bring you here. This guy would be able to move and get a line of sight on you. But it would only mean 1 shot at a distance. I'm willing to take that chance with you, Machine Hater. Ooh, wait. I forgot that I gave you this. You're not proficient. But maybe that isn't the end of the world. Well, maybe it is. Because I don't think you're hitting. At least from what we can tell here, 45. I think that's what it was at, Machine Hater. You only have 2 more shots. This ain't working out as well as I might have hoped. But I'm committed. And I think you were 0 for 4. So proficiency is not... Oh well. We tried. So Sectoid, you're standing in the open. The guys with guns are pretty far back. So that leaves Floki. It's probably best to... Well, actually, you got to take care of the last worm. You have Will. I don't need to use any. You'll lose a couple more. Because I don't think you'll... Yeah, you got to get that close to shoot it. Now here, we have Onslaught. It's too bad I don't have anybody else left. Ooh. Well, I do. Problem is, I don't think you are not equipped with what I need. Yeah, you're not... If I move something over to throw a grenade, and that's not the right kind of grenade anyway. So, what we'll do instead with you is get another something out there. What the hey? What else are we seeing? Oh, so there's another guy back here. So this guy has an Overwatch, and we got another enemy back here we weren't aware of with grenades. And who else did I see that's new? This guy. So I'm glad we did not rush up there because Nefertiti would have died. So in that respect, good. So Nefertiti, we're going to be overwatching with you. I'm worried about this guy moving farther forward towards us, but I also need to have Overwatch against some of these guys. So it'll be close range. Floki, let's go finish this thing.
Moving. Engaging. One more dealt with. I'm going.
Now, wait. Floki, I could
Yes.
move you farther forward. If I could find... No, there's just not the proper spot without... Yeah, we'll keep you right there. So there's a lot more enemies. All of a sudden I was kind of going, yeah, not a lot of enemies on this mission, eh? Not a lot of enemies. But now all of a sudden we found them with that latest spider drone. Double move. Run away. We'll have to deal with him once we capture the thing. Oh, didn't quite kill it. We're in luck. But there's still a shooter that might. More spray. Probably a panic. So we got hit but not killed. 3 more worms. And another runaway. Now the shooter. Just an Overwatch. Okay. We can survive this. We can. Now he's a shield bearer. And I've had luck with shield bearers and spider drones. And he failed to do his job. Oh. And he, good, took the Overwatch away. I wasn't even thinking about the Overwatch. And it looks like we took away the shield bearer's claw. So another one. Marked for death. He should just run away, I would hope, unlike the Umbra guy. This guy's a bit of a pain here. What's his will? Still sitting at 24, so I'm probably going to need some help over there. Nefertiti, you got hurt. I would love for you to be the one that's able to help us over here. I wonder, Machine Hater. I'd be able to chuck a grenade maybe that far if I was lucky. Maybe. I kind of need you back here. Okay, so Sectoid, you're not panicked out. You're cool, dude. You're cool. Our shooter is back here. We got a claw dude here. This one's an Arthron skirmisher prime, so he has stuff that can hurt us, grenade launcher and whatnot. So he's a danger. The guy with a gun is a danger, and this guy has a gun that could be a danger if it caught us in the open without. So I can see him. I probably have a better shot from here. And but it's only a virus shot. So it really wouldn't. Let's hold back on that. Stasia, they're all close enough to you, except we got to reload.
Reloading.
The worms are gone for this round. Now, the shooters are still at a distance, so I'm still leaning into paralyzing this guy, I think. With basic shots. I almost feel like let's move you a little farther forward, but not too far to be a target. Or at least get hit hard as a target, and we'll do 3 shots here. Oof, we missed.
Couldn't connect the shot.
Ready to fire.
We got 1 shot left before a reload.
Enemy hit.
I think I have a reload. Yes, I do.
Reloading. Acquiring target. Nice.
Oh, I have to reload, unfortunately. So, oh, I don't have any more ammo. I didn't bring enough for you. Okay. We'll overwatch. This time I'll overwatch this way. But before I do the overwatch, let's work on these guys, because they're the ones I think we need to work on the most. Because he can grenade us and we're kind of clumped up. And then let's do a grenade.
Here goes.
And we took something away from him. I don't know if it was a claw. I hope it's his grenade. Yeah, so he has claw splitter head. So he can... I called it a splitter head, but it's a spitter head, by the way. Oh. Excuse me, I need to take a quick drink of water. Alrighty. Now, I think, Tristan, you're probably just recovered, so you can't do anything this turn. Unfortunately. So, we're running a little shy of options here.
I'm here.
Now, we got this dude who can't get close enough for that. I can bring you. Once again, we can get a single zap. Does Floki...
Ready.
You'd be able to go this far. Except Spitterhead might be able to get close enough. I'm thinking of trying to find a way to onslaught. Problem, I can't get close enough for onslaught, so we're gonna have to hold off. I'm gonna have to get Floki over here, so we can potentially come in and do the final zap. Fortunately, we do have more ammo here. Let's make sure, and we do have one more reload here, so we can paralyze with pistols. So that means you will be overwatching this guy moving towards us.
I'm on Overwatch.
Sectoid's done. This dude's not done. Got to be wary that we're not all full health, but I kind of feel like some shooting might serve us better than some other things we could possibly do. So if we wore this guy down some more, the overwatch that we have set against him would then potentially be enough to kill him. And I can forget about this guy then. So the overwatch, should it hit him, should take care of him. Then we'll have a pause before he turns into an Umbra. We still have a shooter here, and we have a shooter here. Therefore, Machine Hater, we're going to start working on this guy with Virus, and yet keep you in cover. And your will's okay. Oh no! Wrong weapon! I was not, fudge cake, paying attention. Let's hide you. That wasn't even your best weapon. So I can see this guy from a distance. We'll give you this shot then to start wearing him down. Well, I guess you wore him down. It just wasn't that much. Floki, I'm going to bring you out here so when we're in better position. There's only so much cover. And Nefertiti, you're no longer in cover. Didn't you used to have cover? How did I? Why did I take you out of cover? First of all, take a shot here.
Taking aim.
And get into cover. Hopefully that means you do more damage to him than he would have done to you.
Moving to coordinates.
Because he's not in cover, you are. And I'm still worried about the Acheron spraying us and causing somebody to panic. And then we still got the freaking worms. All on the ground. Yeah. This time Stasia got it. That's someone new though, so as long as he's not picking on the same guy. Okay, we have an Umbra that will be arising. Oh! Stasia! Okay, so we're going to have to go back to base to recover you. Now, we should be able to take this guy out now. What is he looking at? Ooh, he's going to be an Umbra, though, so we got to be very careful how we do this. But we got Floki, because we already got one Umbra. Well, we did have an Umbra right here, but maybe somebody just doesn't have line of sight on him. Machine Hater's thinking, I wanna slash this guy and slash this guy good. But then I don't want to be standing next to him when he dies. We do have Floki who could help you move away. But then we'd need Overwatch beyond that. We don't want to bash, we want to strike. Okay. Floki.
I'm here.
Can you do your thing over here? Oh, you're not close enough. Floki, can you get close enough? Uh-oh! And then get back into cover. That then means you. Well, obviously we could kill him. So this guy would be able to shoot us. The problem with killing him is he would turn into an Umbra. Unless maybe somebody has a purification grenade somewhere around here. Let's bring you here for starters. See who has a purification grenade, and it's probably Floki who's already done stuff. Yes, of course. Would somebody else like Nefertiti? Yes. This could be Nefertiti's payback time for the hurt she received from this guy. Because if we kill him with fire, there ain't gonna be no Umbra. Except that's not death by fire, but we're still doing this. He can't move. Hardly worth a darn, and if he does through the fire just may kill him. We may have gotten lucky here, my friends. We may have gotten lucky here, my friends. What I'm going to do just to be safe is I still will move you farther. I'm not really going to move you very much farther away. Because if I move you here, maybe before he dies, how much health? Yeah, I'm going to keep you in the corner. I think he's going to die, but I didn't want to put you in line of sight. Just in case he manages a shot before he drops dead. And then, Shane Marine Grunt Vanson, you're going to be able to shoot your favorite weapon. I don't know where this Umbra, if he's still even going to be there. I'm a little concerned.
Ready to fire.
Spitterhead. Gun. I'm going for the gun. He's going to turn into an Umbra too. We're going to Overwatch again.
I got this covered.
Alright, Sectoid. Nefertiti. I'm worried that we just don't see. It's like this one. We just didn't have line of sight, so I'm worried that the Umbra is still there, and we just somehow don't have the sight to see it. Should we see if I can see it?
I'm going.
Yeah, it's there. It's there. So we come back for Overwatch.
Moving to coordinates.
And we set our Overwatch against this Umbra. Okay, so that leaves my paralyzation guy. Now you over here, even though you're bleeding and everything else going on, not going to be enough against these. Not all of them. However, I got some heavies that can help. Thank you, Tristan, for coming out of panic in just enough time to help us out. Stasia, I'm going to reload here and see if you can hit this one. Are you close enough?
Attempting to acquire target.
Yes. Stasia. Let's get a med kit. Unfortunately, that's for next turn. We're getting rid, I think, of all the shooters. And we got a free reload on a rocket. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to help protect you just in case with a shooter, because Sectoid is a nice guy that way. And he's going to help give you cover while we also wear this guy down some more. Okay. Sectoid, you're done. We'll do the reload so you at least have your last rocket available. Then this dude is going to be overwatching. Floki can't. Citizen is going to be going against you-know-who.
Ready to fire. Nice. Acquiring target.
Only going to have 3 shots. Oh! And we missed. This is his last clip, his last 5 shots. I could try Little Gunslinger. And hope that 2 of them hit. Because if I do 1, it says paralysis 7. Let's just do a single shot and see if we get the full 7 paralysis.
Targeting.
Oh, we missed!
Couldn't connect the shot.
Next time. He probably has enough to do a spit, right? One more spit. As you go in here, and I think you can hold up against spit.
I'm ready.
I need another Overwatch out here. We're going to do the short range shotgun on this one.
I got this covered.
And we do a lot of finger crossing. Is what we also do. We'll add another Overwatch. Yeah, one more spit. Sectoid took it for Stasia. Okay, good. And that may have been his last worms if we're lucky. Well, that Umbra was able to sneak through. It did not run anywhere. It ran way off to the side and was able to hit Floki a little bit is what it looked like. So we got another Umbra potential here. I know I have another purification grenade. This thing should be dead inside there, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's try the last of our paralyzation first.
Receiving loud and clear. Acquiring target.
No. No. All of a sudden, our great shots from early on. There we go, 75. He's paralyzed. And I have one more shot. Let's seal the deal. There we go. Okay. Whew. So, no more damage from him. Let's check this guy. He's empty. He's leaving. No more worms to deal with after this. So we have an Umbra here. This one should have died to fire and will not become an Umbra. So I'm thinking of another purification grenade here, which we know Floki has. And we'll give that a go. And then it's just a number of worms. And I see 2 of them. Do we see a third one? I only see 2 landed. There's probably a third one hiding, and we're going to burn now as a result, for all I know. Oh, wait. 1, 2. Yeah, I only see 2. Stasia, let's heal yourself. Stasia, we can do this.
Kill confirmed, miss. Right?
Stasia is owning the worms right now, and we, I don't think, have any more reloads. No more ammo on that particular weapon. Shane, Marine Grunt. So now it's all about this guy, and then we're going to have to, after that, take care of this other Umbra, because he's not considered cleared from the field yet. You know what we can do? Well, I have a thought. Floki, let's run Nefertiti over here and start zapping the guy, because he can't do anything to us. He can't do anything back to us. Is what I'm thinking. So let's start paralyzing him. Let's just stand right here and paralyze. This guy shouldn't be a threat. The blip should be gone and not a threat.
Sprinting.
All right. Then we got to throw the purification grenade right here. Now he's not quite going to bleed out, so we want to do just a touch more damage on the guy. Can you provide a touch more damage on the guy without killing him? Looks like a touch more damage is going to be really tough on this guy. So you're not the one to do it. Do we have anybody that can do a touch? Stasia would have been probably able to do that. We don't have any more ammo for that weapon. So nobody's quite able to do a touch. Now what's he got left? Spitterhead's out, so he can't do anything. So even if he doesn't bleed out this turn, and the fire doesn't cause his death, he's not a threat. So there we go. So this dude, get over here and get ready. We're going to zap this guy. We're going to freeze this guy next turn. So the map will then be captured. This guy will move off. This guy will hopefully die. That's the plan. And we might, well, no, he doesn't turn into a number the same turn, so let's just get some folks out of the mist.
Making haste.
What's the plan?
Well, folks out of the mist that can get out of the mist. Oh, Sectoid finally panicked from that last shot. But Sectoid, you did your job. You protected Stasia, kept her alive. Oh, there. Now I can pick Tristan. We'll move Tristan up too. And you're going to be in good position. Yeah, let's move you a couple over. Machine Hater, recharge everybody's will. Well, almost everybody's will. And Floki. He's running off. Plan is working out accordingly. Oh, we panicked. Thankfully, you did not run into the fire. This thing will bleed out and not become an Umbra next turn. We are just going to sit here and zap away. Okay, that thing is zapped. Then this dude, we might as well heal you.
Give me a minute.
And we don't really need to do anything else. Yeah, everybody should be okay. Hopefully the fire doesn't spread on Stasia. Anybody else need any little bit of healing? We might as well just take care of that. Well, you know what? We got to go back to base anyway because Stasia has a bad body part. We got to recover Will that way. So let's save the money on the med kits right now and end our turn. There we go. All right, that worked out wonderfully. No promotions, unfortunately. Sectoid and Floki were already level 7, but nobody else quite got up there. Tristan is getting close, and that's it. But the good news is we completed the mission successfully. All right, success. This is from Barnabas. The Acheron you have captured, prior to its escape, had been infected with an rDNA virus that was designed to turn its unique chemistry into generating zeta blockers capable of countering the effects of the Ioneric delirium. The DNA recombination was successful only with this specimen. Hypothesis? A unique feature in the genetic makeup of the particular human individual from which this Acheron was spliced. You must study it. And study it we will indeed. So Synedrian likes us a little more. We're climbing back up with them. You have been a good friend to me. Not only have you done as I asked, but you have refrained from exposing my unfortunate mishap. I know you understand I acted selflessly and for the greater good. As an expression of my gratitude, I have adjusted Synedrian public feed relevance and accuracy verification algorithms to improve public perception of the Phoenix Project within our havens. Who knew it was that easy? Okay. We can afford to replenish, although it makes us broke again, more or less. What we will do is these two ships will fly back to the base. We need a little bit of recovering from the Landon Avery and the Aurora. Besides, we have to fix up our airships for when the Behemoth comes back, so we might as well just do it now and get ourselves back in good shape. The new research that we picked up was Arthron Vivisection, and that becomes a high priority also because I think on this particular one that leads to treatments. And yeah, I actually almost want the treatments first, followed by, but I want both of these. Both of these need to happen. Now it says there's more. Okay. Specimen 2 is a big one. Now Arthron, that's Arthron Vivisection. Oh, I don't want, that's not the one. I was thinking Acheron. Acheron Vivisection is what I want. I don't know why I moved the Arthron up thinking it said Acheron. Typical, amazingly good reading on my part. Let's move the Acheron up. Let's move Specimen 2 up. This is the treatment one. This is just to give us more damage against them. So therefore, I want it in this order. Treatment followed by mutoids. That's the way we're going to set it up. All right, that should be everything right now. And what I'm going to do at this point is we're going to cut the mission right here as I need to get ready for an upcoming live stream. So I'm not going to dilly-dally any longer. I'm just going to call it here. I'm glad we had a successful mission. We did the capture without cutting it close with bleeding injuries to the Acheron. That hasn't happened in a while for us. And we all made it out in one piece other than Stasia's head. Otherwise, I consider that a successful mission. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I do hope to see you next time.